welcome back to my Let's Play of Insurmountable. So we have just one more mission to do on mountain number 2, and this is a shorter one than the other ones, thank God. Okay, so, oh, lovely! This is gonna be fun, so I need the adventurer, though. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, her stats are pretty high up. Yeah, that's fine. Got my good boots for ice. Got this. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Oh yeah, the anomaly tracker too, so... But luckily it's only 3 anomalies. You gaze at the endless mountain vista. Somewhere out there are strange apparitions, smaller anomalies that are connected in some way to the time loop. You have to seek them out and find out more about them, and you have to learn to use them to your advantage. They may be able to help you get better, stronger. Yes. Also, yeah, it is hold V for the... That is pretty... somewhat useful. Yeah, no, that is actually pretty freaking useful. Am I in? Okay, so it is in that direction. But yeah, that's somewhat helpful. A stranger is sitting motionless on a rock. His naked torso is adorned with a number of tattoos, strange patterns and symbols, like those mostly worn by the spiritual leaders of the local indigenous people. It is bitterly cold, and you wonder whether the stranger has frozen to death. The stranger opens his eyes and gives you a stern look. Looks like he's alive. Do you need help? The stranger mutters a few words in a foreign language you don't understand, but by the sounds of it, he's not too happy about your attempt to make contact with him. Then he jumps up and disappears behind a rock. Well, fuck you too! Trying to help. No, to be fair, it's like, I'm the tourist who doesn't understand the indigenous people's ways, so... Fair enough. You sit down on a rock to relax. A pleasant warmth slowly fills your body. You touch the stone with your hand. It's warm. So warm that the ice and snow around it is melted. Why didn't you notice that before? You close your eyes and regain... I'll take the sanity then. That is the way I'm gonna have to go. Actually... I'll be smart and go up to this cave up here. Because it'll cost me a little bit of energy to do so anyways. Yeah, like I said, at least it's only 3 anomalies, but the problem is... Okay. You enter a cave and it's dry and sheltered from the wind. At the rear of the cave, you notice a faint shimmer of light. You follow the light as you approach. You realize that it's coming from hundreds of fireflies. Fascinating. Do I really need the... don't really need the sleep. Yeah, that's fine. Leave the cave, level up. Yeah, how about this? Yes. Okay, so... Other side of that. So what if... Looks like a long way to go, but... Yeah, I can do that. And again, if I see anything along my way, I'll do the thing where I stop and I go get it. But otherwise, we should be fine. At least I only need... Well, next time I'm gonna need 5, so that's gonna be like 2 3-part videos right there. Because that's going to be extreme. Extreme! Yeah, where I get, 1 anomaly and then head to the goal. The terrain slopes down in front of you. It is completely covered with boulders and fragments of rock. Honestly, You test the rocks, but there are some major red flags. One false move and you could start an avalanche. It would be better to find a detour. Yeah, that's fine. Honestly, it only cost me like 3 points of my temperature, so... Yeah, and plus my body temperature is going back up anyways, so that's not the end of the world. And we're only 5,000 meters up anyways, although to be... You would think, oh, the oxygen starts to go down at 6,000 meters. You would think 5,000 would be pretty goddamn high up too, but I guess not. What do I know? Not much. Not much. I think after this, though, I will. I'll snap this way just so I burn a little less energy. At least that's the theory, anyways. That's the theory, but... like with all good theories, it probably won't work. Well, then again, I say good, but are mine really good? And the answer to that, well, you probably already know by now. Oh! What's that? Well, crap. Wish I had seen that sooner. Shit. No, 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 no. Okay, so I'll go here. I'll use whatever I need to use. Probably the tent. I didn't realize the anomaly was right there. Sleep long. Yeah, I'm not gonna sleep short when I only have one tent. It's not fucking worth it. I see what I need anyways, so... But good, I found the first anomaly. And I got there pretty quick. Honestly, I might switch back to more provisions for next time. I'm not sure, because I feel like the ice boots don't really help that much. Besides, I can find equipment along the way anyways. The pick is fine, I think it's just the crappy boots. Besides, energy is kind of the most important thing for me. Most important meal of the day. Serving it up Gary's way. And then he lost his identity. Who are you? I don't know. Under a rock. It's so original. You came to a sudden stop. A wall of ice and light appears just a few steps in front of you. You have found an anomaly. Astonished, you take a look at the apparition. The surface flickers and changes constantly, and you almost feel as if you can see faces in it. After a while, you're sure you can see your own face, your reflection, but not as you remember. It looks older, tired. You sit down and gaze at your reflection. You wink at it, and the reflection winks back, but with a slight delay. You stretch out your empty hand. The reflection also holds out its hand, but to your surprise, it's not empty. Instead, it contains valuable equipment. It's almost as though your reflection wants you to take it. You hesitate, but in the end, you reach out and grab the gift. Your reflection smiles as you continue on your way. Nice. Level up. Yep. Helpful. Okay, we gotta find one more anomaly today. It's in that direction, so... that's fine. Which means we're gonna go this way. I mean, we only have to find one more anyways, so that's not the end of the world. But I'm not seeing a lot of drop points either. That worries me. Because if I see them nearby, I need to get them. I really need them. Once I climb this, rocks and debris as far as the eye can see. You balance carefully on the boulders so as to not slip and fall. Suddenly, right in front of you, a shadow leaps out of the recess in the rock, coming straight at you. You jump in fear, lose your balance, and crash to the ground. You look up to see a mountain hare. You scraped up your knee because of a bunny. Well, thank you. God damn it. Stupid rabbit. Stupid rabbit gonna skin you alive. I'll use that flare gun maybe at the end of the second anomaly. So it's in that direction. That's not bad. No, it's not bad, it's worse. Okay, so it looks like I can go around that way. I do want that event token. Because I freaking need it. They are not giving me... They're giving me all of Jack to work with today. Going for it. Going for it. Because then I gotta climb up. I think I'll probably end up camping here. Because I think I already used my bad stuff. Bad street. Yeah. But at least we can get something out of this, hopefully. You can see something sticking out of the snow a few feet ahead of you. As you approach, you feel a chill run down your spine. It's a human hand. The skin has gone gray and leathery. There's no sign of the rest of the body. You dig around the snow looking for other body parts or anything that might provide a clue. Nothing. Maybe a wild animal found the hand and dragged it here? You spot something catching the light in the recess of a nearby rock. You investigate and find a knife, its blade dull and stained. Maybe this was used to sever the hand? Sadly, it's unusable now. You shudder to think about it. Luckily, you find some provisions. That cheers you up. Thank you. Yeah. Need to rest. Sleep long. Yes, please. Good, at least I found that tent. That will help me. That will definitely help me. I'll do the long sleep again. But I gotta find the second anomaly out here. Good thing I still have another tent now. That was well worth it, by the way. So it's somewhere out there. -91, -14, -25. That'd be stupid. They say, oh, don't climb up the big one. It'll take more energy. It's like, no, it seems like it would take energy to go step by step in that case. So it's still somewhere on that side. Yeah, I'll go up there. That'll be fine. Maybe I'll be able to get a better glimpse. The air is getting thin and your breath heavy. You have entered the death zone. You pause a moment to prepare for the difficult path. Yeah, I'll take the energy. Why not? And one of the few times I'll use the keyboard is when I snap immediately back because it's a lot faster. Because I'm really not using the keyboard that much, which is crazy to think. I don't play too many games that just focus on a mouse only, but... Okay, so it's somewhere up the mountain, maybe? Can't tell. That doesn't help anything. Nope. I want to go... No, going there would be bad. What about here, then? Because at least that'll give me something. At least that'll give me something, damn it. Hopefully something good. Your breath is taken away. Towering in front of you on the slope are bizarrely shaped masses of ice and snow. Several tents not far away. Who set up camp here? But you call out, but no one answers. I will approach the camp. How breathtaking and surreal. The sight of ice towers captivates you. You're just distracted when something hits you on the head. You press the palm of your hand against the painful area. Blood drips on the lily-white snow. Your circulation plummets, but you manage to staunch the bleeding and alleviate the pain. After a while, you're able to move on. What hit me in the head? What asshole hit me in the head? Okay, so I can go from point A to point B. Because I need to get up that mountain. That's the thing. I need to get up that mountain, but... Oh, good, a cave. That'll actually help. I didn't realize what that was. Because that's the good thing, is the fact that caves... Caves, I don't need to waste my tent. And plus, you never know what you might find in there, either. An indigenous man is sitting slumped against the rock face. He does not stir as you approach. As you notice that his right hand is missing and the stump has been bandaged with stained rags. His eyes are wide and vacant. He must have died a lonely death. It was that hand that we just found. You drag the stranger's body to a little depression in the rock. Just as you're about to begin covering him with rocks, his legs start to twitch. Startled, you jump back. Could he be alive? But after a few seconds, the twitching subsides. Just post-mortem muscle spasms. You sigh in relief, your heart still pounding. As you resume the work of burying him, you notice some equipment that must have fallen out of his pocket. You take it. Oh. Fancy boots. Fancy boots. Fancy boots. I'll do the energy preserve, though. I should be able to get there. Yeah, it's still green, so... You enter a cave. Numerous tunnels lead deeper into the mountain. You hear a noise coming from one of the tunnels. It sounds like the frantic bleating of a goat in the distance. A goat! You spend what feels like an eternity wandering aimlessly through the tunnels, despair rising in your chest with every step. Finally, just when you feel like you can't go on, you reach a spacious cave. It takes a moment for you to realize that you're back at the entrance. Your exhaustion gives way to relief. After a while, you hear the bleeding again. This time it sounds even louder and more frantic. The sound is heartbreaking, unable to ignore you. Rush back into the labyrinth of the cave. You stumble through the tunnels, losing all track of time, until you find it around the next bend. Just as you thought a goat, its hind legs are stuck in a narrow fissure and it's trying in vain to free itself. You gingerly approach the animal and attempt to soothe it. It seems to understand what you want once you touch it. With one swift tug, you free the goat from the fissure. It rears up for a split second, then quickly trots away from you, disappearing into one of the nearby tunnels. As you prepare to head out, your gaze briefly drifts back to the fissure in the ground and something catches your eye. You realize what the goat was interested in. There are some delicious-looking herbs growing down in the hidden depths of the fissure. You hastily tuck them into your pocket. Nice. Maybe I can give them to the goat. That'd be cool. Perfect. Well, good. Got my energy back up at least. Finally, something good. Level up. No. Lowers energy costs on steep terrain, but increased sanity loss. Negative 0.2 sanity per hour. That is not terrible. Yeah. Sure. Why not? But I have to get up there, don't I? I mean, I've already found one anomaly, so I can afford to take it. As you walk past a massive crevice, you hear faint cries for help. Looking into its depths, you identify an unfortunate mountaineer at the bottom of the chasm. Carefully, you climb down the crevice. Shortly before reaching the bottom, you slip and land next to the unfortunate mountaineer. With great effort, you manage to save the mountaineer. His gratitude is beyond words. Oh, I got him at least, so that's something. That's something. I got him out of there. Holy crap, didn't realize my time. It's probably because I've been dicking around a little too much. You hear a couple of loose stones rolling down the mountain. One of them hits you in the torso. Oh, thanks. Uh-oh. I feel like I can make this. As painstakingly struggle forward, you're struck by strange unease. Sure, you're exhausted and it's tempting to lie down right here and sleep, but your unease grows stronger with every step you take. Your doubts that you will ever reach your goal grow. Step by step, but you can just not get the unease out of your head. Quite the opposite. The more you work, the darker your thoughts become. Your energy reserves are almost exhausted. Has this all been for nothing? No, you don't want to die here. Not today. And you feel the icy finger of death tugging at you. Uh-oh. And that didn't even give me anything positive. That's not good. Well, I gotta hurry then. Come on, I can make it. I can make it to the refreshments. Hopefully it's something helpful. Hopefully. As an old woman sits in front of a cricket hut, she wears a friendly, toothless smile and motions you to sit with her where you recharge your strength. I'll take the health anyways. Damn. Okay. Sure. You suddenly hear a loud bark behind you. You spin around to see a St. Bernard bounding towards you, panting, its tongue lolling. As it obediently sits at your feet, you notice a harness on its back. There is a bag strapped to it. The dog waits patiently as you search the bag. You find equipment inside. None of these things help. Oh. Yes. Yes. Sleep briefly, it'll still be daybreak. Yeah, that's fine. Well, at least we managed to pull that off somehow. The problem is now I gotta figure out where the... Oh, there it is. Ugh. I see it. I'll go get this thing. Maybe it'll help. Anything to help, please. Anything to goddamn help. In a rocky hollow well protected from the wind and the weather, you discover a tent, or what remains of one. There are slashes in the tarp as if someone had to cut the tent with a sharp blade. Scattered outside the tent are items of clothing and provisions, but no sign of the owner. Why did they leave in such a hurry? In a sleeping bag, you found a thick-bound book bound in leather. You engross yourself in reading the handwritten entries and learn about a zoologist who spent most of her life searching for an undiscovered species of genus Homo. There's also a sketch of a hirsute, human-like creature almost 10 feet in height. It reminds you of the legendary Yeti. Yes. Can I land? Damn it. So I can't go around, can I? Wait, can I? I can. I can. What the hell am I hearing outside? I don't even know. I'm hearing what sounds like a goose. Goosey goose. Even though, why would there be a goose here? That's weird. Okay, well, we're just gonna go for it. I mean, this thing will revitalize me a little, so... That's the problem. But it should theoretically help. Theoretically speaking, of course. Give me something good, please. That's all I ask. The landscape blurs in front of you as if you were staring into it through a sheet of ice. You squint. The icy surface turns out to be a shimmering but porous dome-shaped structure enveloping the snowy cliffs. An anomaly, no doubt about it. You reach your hand into the anomaly and feel pleasant warmth caress your fingertips. As if by magic, one foot also moves into the anomaly, then the other. Inside, you are surrounded by blue light. You breathe deeply and regain... Mother... Sure. Well... Okay, where's the third one then? Down there somewhere. But... Can I well... Okay, what I'm gonna do though, since I'm a little bit over, you know, my usual time that I want anyways, What I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring this one to a close, and when we come back, we'll see if we can't find the final anomaly and the way out of here and be done with the second mountain for good. So in the meantime, though, if you liked what you saw, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.